Okay, good morning. Today is the fourth day of Adar Sheni, March 14th, and we begin the 35th chapter of Tanya. We're on page 51. Charlie, you with me? Okay. Now, we already defined the Beinoni as best we could as someone who struggles constantly with his inner turmoil, his challenges, daily challenges that he faces in trying to do good, but always having that struggle. The question becomes, what's the point? What's the point of this struggle? In today's lesson, what's the purpose of the endless struggle of the Beinoni if you would never actually transform this inner evil, only forever battling it, albeit victoriously, but every single day is a battle. Come on, the rat race could get you sometimes. So what's this all about? Perek Lamed Hey, chapter 35. Before beginning the chapter, we have to review the way the Tanya began. What did the Tanya say? For this matter of observing Torah mitzvahs, this is very near to you. Come a little closer. It's very near to you that you could do it. It's in your heart and your mouth, and everyone could accomplish this. Is it going to be easy? Not necessarily, but we could do it. So the pasuk asserts that Torah is easily fulfilled through all of man's forms of expressions. This is called the garments of the soul: thought, speech, and action. In a deeper sense, when we say in your heart, this refers also to the love and fear of Hashem, for they too are very near to you and easily attainable. Let's explain further. What does this mean that you may do it? Okay, we know that we're capable. What does this mean? Is this like an ad? Nike commercial? Just do it. For the matter is very near to you, you're able to just do it. If it's so easy, everybody would just do it. Also, let's try to understand. So first we're going to understand, what do you mean, let's do it? We just said it's going to be a daily struggle. Then we said it's very near to you, just do it. And the second thing we have to try to understand is, in a very small measure, what's the purpose in creating the Beinoni? To be always on this level of struggle, and not so the level of tzaddik. The tzaddik is on this high level. It's at the pinnacle. It's not going to go down. Maybe it can't go up, but it's on the very high level. What's the purpose of creating a tzaddik? Oh, okay, that's a different story. We're not asking that today. That sustains the world, the lamb of tzaddikim, but we're not getting into that. We're discussing the Beinoni. Yiridas nishmasem. So now, talking about the Beinoni and their ongoing, constant struggle, what about the purpose of their soul's descent into this world? Comes all the way down, Lislavish benefsha bahamish, shemea klipa v'sitrachar. It comes all the way down to be housed and clothed and exiled in the bodily, animalistic features of the physical body. That's where the soul now gets locked up in for however many years the person is here on earth. And the soul, the animal soul, which is comprised of the klipa and the sitra achra, the very opposite of what the godly soul is trying to do. Since a person will not be able to banish the animal soul, it's part of you. You can't, it's like, you know what? My back is always giving me problems, so let me just take it off. It doesn't work like that. It's a part of you. You're going to have to deal with that pain for a long time or figure out how to live with it. So since you're not going to be able to get rid of the animal soul throughout your life, or even dislodge it from its place in the left side of the heart, so that no evil rise from it, the nefesh bahamis, to your brain, meaning you're always going to have these thoughts that come up in your mind. Just like it's a part of you since you're born, it's always going to be a struggle every day to try to control your thoughts and your speech and your action. Except that its garments, meaning its form of expression, Levi, hold up. Its form of expression as evil thought, speech, and action do not clothe themselves in their body, as mentioned in chapter 12. The Alter Rebbe says that by means of constant battle with his animal soul, the Benini prevents the evil from taking control and taking charge. So the constant struggle is there, but the Benini is able to withstand being overwhelmed by his nefesh habahamis. But it's still a battle, it's still a struggle. Every single day he's pushing away evil thoughts, watching his speech that he's ready to, he wants to rip into somebody verbally, and then also his actions. Boy, did he want to punch that guy in the face, but he didn't do it, or whatever it might be. Imkain, lama ze yardu nishmaisehem, lo'ilam hazeh ligia lori chas v'shalom, li'ilachim kol yimeim ima yetzer v'lo yachlu lo. So why did the neshama have to come through this and go through all this hardship? Why? Is it a waste of time? Is it a struggle in vain to wage war all our lives against the evil inclination and not be able to win and be victorious and one day say, I beat it. Now I'm a tzaddik. We're almost done, Jeff. One more paragraph. If it was taka this way, it could be a solace to comfort them. This, we're going to end today in middle of chapter Lamed Hey, so obviously we still have the question. But let this forthcoming explanation comfort us in a doubled measure of aid and to gladden our hearts for those who dwell among them in Torah and mitzvahs, meaning the explanation will show us how to comfort and be joyous in the godly light that comes to you when you study Torah and engage in service of Hashem, despite the constant struggle. This is our position, this is our place, as we mentioned previously, and we're never going to transform completely the Nefesh HaBahamis. So why does it have to be this way? So Alter Rebbe says, just wait, I'm going to explain it, but first, you should be gladdened in your heart in a great, just in an enormous way, with tremendous joy, that despite all that, you're still able to have Simchas Hashem in your service of God, in your service of during reading the Torah, learning the Torah, and during davening. So the takeaway for today is: do you oftentimes feel like you're on a never-ending journey in that rat wheel in the cage? Your temptation and urges never cease. Every single day, you seem to have the same struggles and the same battles, regardless of your resolve and commitment. You had a great day yesterday. You wake up today. Seems like it's starting all over again, the same struggle. This could surely be demoralizing, but don't let it be. The Alter Rebbe says there's a purpose in the struggle, just like it's not about the destination, it's in the journey. And tomorrow we're going to begin to unpack the explanation. Have a great day, everybody. Marbin b'simcha chaydesh adar. And we're very close to Purim, so find ways to increase in joy. And hopefully at least the idea that there's going to be a very positive outcome in the battle itself, and finding ways to be joyous within the constant challenges and struggles should bring you at least the start of the greatest joy possible, and we'll continue this theme tomorrow. Have a good day, everybody. Sei gesund. Thanks for sticking it out, and we'll